Thank you so much. We're going to invite you to take your seats and we'll allow the band to leave the stage. This is the moment I know that many of us have come from for mums, dads, granddads, grandmas, and whoever you are, if you've come to watch the LifePoint Children's Nativity, this is the moment. Becky's been working incredibly hard with our beautiful children. So I wonder, before they begin, whether we could just encourage them with one big round of applause. Put your hands together for the LifePoint Children's Nativity.
Long ago, more than 2,000 years ago, there lived a young woman called Mary who lived in the town of Nazareth. Mary was engaged to marry a man called Joseph. One day, God sent a special angel to visit Mary. The angel's name was Gabriel, and it was one of God's messengers.
The angel said to Mary,
"Hello, Mary. You are very special. God is with you."
Mary was very surprised by this and wondered what the angel meant. Seeing Mary was scared, the angel said to her,
"Don't be afraid. God has been very kind to you." "Whoosh, Mary, you're going to have a baby called Jesus. He'll be special, he'll be king, not for a little time, but forever and ever." "He will be a very special baby. He will be the Son of God."
But I don't understand. I'm not married yet. You see, how could I have a son?
"The Holy Spirit will come, and his power will give you a baby."
Although it was a lot for Mary to take in, and she was naturally very afraid, Mary chose to trust God.
This is quite a shock, but I love God, so I believe it will happen as you have told me.
Around the same time, the Roman Empire Augustus announced a census should be taken. Everybody had to return to the palace that they have been born in to be counted.
So Mary and Joseph embarked on a long journey from Nazareth to Bethlehem, because that was where Joseph's family came from.
Poor Mary was about to have her baby, and the journey was hot, dusty, and exhausting. Travelling by donkey wasn't exactly fast, you see.
How much further is it?
Don't worry, Mary, we are nearly there. Not much longer to go now. As soon as we get to Bethlehem, we'll find somewhere warm and cozy to stay and rest. After many days, Mary and Joseph arrived in Bethlehem, which was crowded with people. It was so crowded they had problems finding somewhere to stay.
So many people have come to register their names in the census that every house was full and every bed was all taken of the guest room.
They searched and searched for somewhere to stay, but the answer was always the same.
Sorry, no room. No room here either.
Oh no, let's try another door.
Sorry, we're full. We're full to the brim, so we can't let you in. Sorry.
Finally, they arrived at the last inn and they knocked on the door.
Excuse me, have you got any room?
We're full, sorry.
Mary was feeling very tired.
Are you sure you can't help us? My wife is going to have a baby soon. Please, can you help?
The innkeeper thought for a while, then she had an idea.
Hey, look, I know it's not much to offer, but I've got a stable out at the back. It's not much, but it's warm and dry, and I use it for my animals, so there's plenty of straw.
The innkeeper showed Mary and Joseph the way to the stable. It was a little stable with a little wooden door and a little window.
There were animals and there was straw all around. In the middle of the stable was a manger with hay inside it. Mary and Joseph made themselves as comfortable as they could in the stable. They knew that the baby would come very soon.
As the night went on, the stars twinkled in the sky above the stable, and that night the baby Jesus was born. It was a wonderful miracle. Mary wrapped the baby in the blanket and laid him in the manger.
All the animals looked in amazement, so did the innkeeper.
Who would have thought a king would be born in my little stable?
As they looked in wonder at Jesus, the newborn king, as they felt very peaceful and calm.
Meanwhile, on the hills above Bethlehem, some shepherds were about to get a big surprise.
The shepherds were looking after their sheep when all of a sudden there was a bright light that lit the whole sky. Now this just wasn't any bright light. The light was so bright that the shepherds had to close their eyes for a minute because the light hurt their eyes.
When they opened their eyes to see what was going on, a beautiful angel was standing beside them.
But the shepherds were very, very surprised. But the angel said,
Don't be afraid, Jesus has been born. You'll find him lying in a manger.
When the angel had gone, the shepherds were filled with amazement. They said to one another,
Wow, we should hurry to Bethlehem so we can meet him.
go.
But we can't visit the king. We're not really wearing really smart clothes.
But this isn't just any king. He's the Son of God. We have to go and see him.
Yes, come on.
That bright star shining over Bethlehem, it'll keep us on the right path.
Let's go.
So the shepherds went to Bethlehem and found Mary and Joseph. The baby Jesus was lying in a manger as they had been told.
The shepherds fell on their knees when they saw Jesus. They were filled with joy that they had found him.
When Jesus was born, a brand new bright star appeared in the sky.
A long way from Bethlehem, 3 wise men had been learning all about stars.
When they saw the bright star in the sky, they knew it must be a very important star. It was bigger and brighter than any star they'd seen before.
Look at the sky. Can you see that star? I've never seen a star so bright. It must be telling us something.
But what does it mean?
I think it's a sign that a baby king has been born.
Well, we must go and see him.
Let's go soon.
Yes, let's go.
So the 3 wise men set out straight away. They wanted to find baby Jesus and bring him a special gift.
The wise men followed the star towards Bethlehem. It seemed to stop and shine directly upon the stable.
The wise men wondered if they'd come to the right place.
Look, the star has stopped moving over that stable. How strange. Surely a king would never be born there. We must have gone the wrong way.
We have traveled this way for nothing.
But to the wise men's surprise, it turned out they had arrived at the right place.
When the 3 wise men found Jesus, they bowed down and worshipped him.
Even though they were kings themselves, they were humbled in the presence of a tiny king with a different, a king who had become the savior of the world.
The 3 wise men gave Jesus special gifts.
I bring you gold.
I bring you frankincense.
I bring you myrrh.
Wow, wow, wow. How good were they? Let's hear it one more time for the LifePoint children. Boys, girls, you were sensational. That was amazing. Thank you to all the parents who's helped them learn their lines and learn their songs and their actions. Boys, girls, you were so wonderful and you did us a lot of good. Thank you. Also, just want to thank the team that have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to put all this together, and especially Becky. Let's just applaud Becky and her amazing team for everything they've done.